Right, welcome guys. This is another video, and today I'm just going to be talking about some personal experiences that I've gone through, and hopefully help you guys out there if you're dealing with the same problem. Maybe my advice might be useful. I don't know, but let's get started. So, first, I want to talk about the worst time in my life, probably that I may experience, I may not. It happened when I was 12. I was in secondary school, um, and I started to experience bullying. Um, it was new to me. I'd never been bullied in primary school or anything, so this was difficult. So basically, it was verbal. At one point, it was physical, um, and it scared me. It scared me into submission, if you will, because I I locked myself in my room, wouldn't leave. I would barely eat, um, and yeah, that was a real low point in my life. And I made a choice to admit myself um, to an institute called Oakham House. It's for um, mental illnesses under a certain age. Um, they did a fantastic job looking after people. Um, I'm not sure if it still runs anymore, but I owe them a lot. I owe everyone, every nurse there. I owe a tremendous amount because without them, um, I would have gone a lot worse. So they brought me back basically. So thank you to them. But anyway, I just want to talk about how to deal with bullying, because bullying is a serious problem nowadays. With all this technology out there, with schools allowing you to wear your normal clothes, it sort of gives you the bullies the opportunity to pick on you because of that. Um, so for me, obviously it was verbal and physical. It could be emotional. There's cyberbullying, verbal, physical. Um, there's loads of different forms of bullying. And my greatest number one advice to you guys out there who are going through this: tell someone. Um, it doesn't matter if it's not your parents or anyone in your family. If it's a friend that you can trust, like your best friend or a teacher perhaps, just tell someone, because otherwise it gets so much that you can't cope with it, and one person can't cope with all of that. So, like I said, do tell someone. If you can't tell them everything, tell them a little. Tell them a little bit to start with, and see how easy that was. And if it was easy, tell them the rest. You don't have to tell them all at once. When I was at Oakham House, they worked with me um, because I only opened up a small amount at a time. I told them that's the time I was being bullied. That was it. They didn't mind. That was it. They got that far. Work it in stages if you can't do it all at once. Sometimes that helps. Secondly, if you want some action taken, if you can't tell the person that needs to know for that to happen, like I said, tell the person that you're talking to that you want some action taken, you want these bullies to be dealt with, and get maybe ask them if they could tell the person. Maybe ask them if maybe could you tell this person for me? And if they're your friend or your family member, they'll do it in a shot. I know my best friend, he did that for me. So yeah, thumbs up to him. uh, but once I got released from Oakham House, it wasn't the end of it. To be honest, the bullying has affected me, and I think it's not going to go away. It's not something that you're just going to forget. So don't beat yourself up if you're trying to forget it, but you can't. It's one of those things that you'll never forget, and that's the harsh reality of bullies. I have to now deal with anxiety, which is an effect of all the depression and whatnot that I had in open house. My depression is social anxiety, not depression, sorry, anxiety. My anxiety is social anxiety, which means when I'm in a big place with a lot of people, I start to feel very sick. My heart starts pounding in the chest. You might feel a bit dizzy, chest might get tight, breathing might get a bit heavier, but that's all normal. Don't think there's something wrong with you. It's just the anxiety, and there's so many things you can do to get rid of it all. At the minute I'm on beta blockers. They help me stop feeling sick and slow my heart rate down a little when I do get into anxious situations. And for some people, they don't like taking medication, so there's other ways you can deal with it. At Oakham House, they taught me if you squeeze your fists like that a few times, it's like down here, just hold them down here and squeeze them. That sort of relaxes you. Don't do it too long, otherwise your arms will start to hurt. But do it for a while. That seems to relax. It gets out all your stress and everything in those clenches. Sometimes talking about it, and that might sound weird, but sometimes if you talk to someone, say I'm feeling anxious right now, and tell them why. If you tell someone why you're feeling anxious, maybe they can do something about it. Maybe they can just talk to you, distract you. And that leads me on to another point: distractions. That is key. When you're feeling anxious, distract yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like doing something, do something. Because you'll soon find that after 10, 15 minutes of doing what you're doing, and make sure it's something that you enjoy. I know many people work out or go on a jog or something. That's perfectly fine, but do something that you enjoy, and it will help tremendously with your symptoms. Another thing is go outside, get some fresh air, breathe in, breathe out, get some fresh air, and you'll feel a whole lot better. I do that when I'm feeling anxious. I go outside, my dog, just relax outside, and it all seems to drift away. One of the situations that I find most stressful for me is when I'm eating out. Some of you might be wondering, why? Well, because when I was bullied, it usually happened around lunchtime, and they would usually knock my lunch out my hands. I know that sounds really silly and really weird to some people, but now every time I do eat out, I think of that, and that gets me anxious, and I can't help that. But all those things I've said will help to cope with that. So it's been quite a long video. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope you got to know me a bit more, of my personal experiences in life, and if it helps some of you out there, then great, because people that have gone through things like I have can help others, and that's what I want to do. That's not going to be, if you're watching this and you're thinking, is that going to be my entire channel? It's not. There's going to be this is going to be a playlist, to deal with certain problems, because I've been there. I beat the bullying, and now I've just got to beat the anxiety, and it can be done. Don't think that when I was at my rock bottom I thought, oh, this cannot be done, I'm not going to be able to do this, it's going to haunt me forever, but it doesn't. If you let it, it will. So don't let it get under your skin. So anyway, comment below if you've got anything you want to talk to me about. If there's anything you want to talk to me about, then sorry, my camera just froze then, I had to sort it out. Comment below if there's anything you want to talk to me about. If there's any other topics you want me to do a video on. If you don't want to do that, private message me in YouTube if you think it's a bit too personal to be in the comments below. Just like this video, subscribe to my channel for videos like this, and also comment below what you want on my channel. This is going to be one of many playlists. I want to do a variety of things to cater for everyone. Don't worry, it won't all be on my webcam. I've got a camera. I just did this video on my webcam just because I'm not actually at home at the minute. So thanks for watching. Comment below topics you want me to discuss in the future, and things you want on my channel in the future. That could be games, comics, anything, and I'll try and make it happen for you guys. So thanks for watching, and peace.